Hey guys, Dustin here doing this quick video talking about review generation, automatically generating reviews and keeping it pretty personal, not losing the brand or your brand voice in the process. So really quickly, we're using our system, Conversion Assist. It's just an example of a customer who became a booking, and after they had their booking, we sent them out our automatic text kind of follow up to get reviews and also feedback. I just want to walk you through how it works and basically what happened. So this particular case, we said, hey Brandon, this is blank from blank. I'm probably going to blank that out. I want to thank you for your business. Make sure you enjoyed your whatever that they booked. So this is in this case, it was an island jet ski tour with us. Do we do a good job? And so in the back end, we're asking this question, do we do a good job? Because if somebody says yes or no, we want to mark them as being either, potentially happy or unhappy. Now we don't review gate, so regardless of what they say, we're going to send them the same next message. But internally, if we wanted to find people who responded positively or negatively inside of Conversion Assist, we're able to do that pretty quickly. So that's the whole idea behind having this question and also waiting for a reply before we send the next message. So this guy says, yes, it was excellent. Couldn't have asked for a better tour and guide. Can't really beat that, right? So first of all, a lot of review softwares will send a text message out and just say, hey, leave us a review, right? Or thank you for your business, leave us a review. And that's perfectly fine. Here, we're also getting some additional feedback that we can share with our staff. Additional feedback that you'll see in a minute you get notified about. And it just really helps understand the process of how things went for a customer, where maybe they weren't so great. You can address that right here in text. Again, if they're going to leave a good or a bad review, they're going to do that. You're not going to stop that necessarily, but I think it's great to have business intel that most operators don't even have, because they don't ask the question and look for feedback. They just say, hey, leave us a review. And then you find out that way whether it was good or bad. And then if you do want to respond, a lot of times it's being done in public, which is not always the best forum to do that, because a lot of people don't want to engage that way, and also depending on how you're approaching it may not look so great. So again, we asked them this question, do we do a good job? They said yes, it was excellent. The next message we get, which again goes to everybody, whether they say you guys sucked or not, it'll say, is there anything we could have done better? Just hit reply and let us know. We read every response, and then we just kind of put down here where if they could leave us a review on Google, that'd be a huge blessing. We give them a link that we're tracking in order to get them right to our Google Maps page. Opens up the review section, very simple. And then you can see he basically said nothing could have been better. So we're looking for what could we done better, and nothing could have been better. So you can't really beat that. So what happens now on the operator side is you get a message when he responds or she responds to this message here, because we're looking for feedback now, right? This was originally feedback, and that's great. But now we're saying, could anything have been better, right? So this is where people would typically complain, or they might say, no, I really didn't like this, right? So we're giving them a chance to let us know what's going on. This guy did respond, not everybody does. That I can see right here, there was an email that we got from him. Well, this actually goes internally to your team. But if we go to the bottom here, we can say, hey, this person left feedback about their experience, their message was, and you can see what it was. You can see their contact details, phone number, email, the booking date, and the booking type. So you get a chance to know who that person was if you want to dig in or reach out or whatever. It's right there, and then you can see right here, later on, 10 minutes later, this guy left a review. So here, 11:27 is when he responded last, and then 12 minutes later, 13 minutes later, he left us a 5-star review, which let's just say it was a bad review, or even if it's not a bad review, in our system, you can actually respond to the review. This is on Google, and it would actually post to Google. So we could respond right here and say, hey, thanks so much, Brandon, we really appreciate it. We could do that, no problem at all. And then again, if we want to see the review on Google My Business or Google Business Profile, whatever they want to call it next week, we can click here, or if we want to dispute it, maybe this is like a competitor and we know it is, we can actually click on dispute this review, and it'll give us some options for that. So anyway, this is how we're able to, on autopilot, create a good process for asking for reviews. It's automated. This happens automatically the day after somebody's booking ends, so we're not having to manually do this, although we could if we wanted to manually do it. Maybe there's just somebody that didn't go through your booking software that you want to send a review request to, whatever, you can. But we're doing this on autopilot, keeping it conversational. Of course, at any point, you could jump into this conversation. There's obviously a conversation flow where you can just hop right in and message people and do all that. But This is basically a very simple way to make it, SMS communicative and very personal and very personalized, and more of a conversation than just, here's a link, send me a review, and then that's it. So you might just go in here and be like, hey man, thanks so much for that. We really appreciate it, right? And just let them know that, hey, we saw the review and we appreciate the review. And that's another really awesome thing you can do to make people feel like they made a difference in their business. So hope this is good. Hope this was helpful to see how we're handling it. And if you have any questions on how to get this going for your operation, let us know. But thanks for watching.